Well, 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 boys and girls, it is finally kind of safe out here. And by safe out here, I mean it's been raining for 3 days straight, got a little bit of thunderstorms, winter weather, got down to the 30s, and it is the end of May. Hell, I don't have a real job. Sometimes it's hard for me to remember, but yeah, end of May, and yeah, we're finally gonna warm up again after this, but I got sick of sitting inside, so we came out to this little pond to give it a whirl. The creeks are flooded, so let's do a little bit of pond fishing. There's some giants out here and stuff. Alrighty, well, yeah, I just got sick of being in the house for a few days. It's been pretty much downpouring for 3 or 4 days in a row, and it's been real cold, and I'm used to the cold because I ice fish a lot if you're new here, but yeah, there's just something different about open water and 30 degrees and wind and rain than there is ice fishing. I'm not really sure what it is, but I'm tougher ice fishing than I am cold weather in the spring, and I'm not sure why, but this pond has some giants. I am kind of prepared on baits. This is not a shad lake. I have tons of shad in my freezer, but I don't really use or waste my shad at lakes that don't have shad, because they'll see it and they'll be like, what the hell is this? It'll probably still work, but it doesn't work as well. Match the hatch and such. So yeah, we got one bluegill and one goldfish. The goldfish is dead, and obviously there's no goldfish in here, so that's not really matching the hatch. So we got a little bit of work to do, but yeah, come along with me and see if we can catch a big one in the next 5 hours or so. Weather seems pretty decent. Maybe the fish will wake up because it's warming up. Stuff and things, put back. And I guess I could mention that I have actually been trying to fish in the rain, hiding under bridges and shit, but it just hasn't really been going well. But I was still sick of sitting inside and sitting under bridges, so we came out here today. Any hoodles, we're going to cut up our bluegill first, throw him out, because yeah, there's bluegills in here. Main goal is to try to get some crappies to use for bait, which is legal in Nebraska. I have to say it every time because people still cry about it, but we are allowed to use game fish as bait in Nebraska. It just goes towards your limit. How are you guys doing? You dirty? Kinda. Not too bad though. We'll deal with that later. Deeper, shallow, deeper, shallow, deeper, shallow. Obviously we can do both deep and shallow eventually. But for now, since we're fishing for bait, we're only allowed two pulls at lakes in Nebraska. I'm gonna have to, let's start deep. And then we'll throw in shallow after we don't need much. We just need, I don't know, you know, a couple bluegills and a crappie, a couple crappies and a bluegill. Ideally multiple crappies. You know, this bait's really fresh. Can't transfer live baits here. I know, people who've been here for a while are probably getting annoyed about me saying the same shit over and over again, but there's new people watching the videos that need to hear these things and also need to learn that I have the dullest knife in North America. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, these fish were just alive in my garage, so they're super fresh, but I couldn't bring them here alive, so I had to put them in a bag. But they are fresh, never frozen, alive just a while ago. So yeah, primo stuff. Now we just have to locate the fish. Maybe we'll walk down that shoreline. There's a tree down the way down there that looks pretty good. Some trees out farther. They were probably getting close to getting ready to spawn, but maybe they still are. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure what the water temps are. I know they were getting up to mid 60s and maybe even getting close to 70, but 3 days in a row of 50 and rain, I'm not really sure how much of a difference that makes, but I'd imagine it slowed things down a hair. Yeah, it's got a clicker. Any old spot will probably work. Alright, bait fishing time. I won't leave too much of it in, wish me luck. Hey, that bud had some eggs. I caught him out of a creek, surprisingly. You don't really catch bluegills out of creeks very often, but yeah. Start with the swimmer guy, and then if we gotta get desperate, we can switch over to like a bobber and night crawler and try to get something that way. But better chance at a crappie with the swimmer guy, so we'll start with that and I'll let you know how it goes and stuff. There we go. Crappie off the dock. Sorry, bud. You're gonna be bait. We're not gonna need many of your friends, but You unfortunately are not gonna live to see another day. Another big bluegill. All right, it's enough bait fishing. Main goal is catfish. Let's get that rolling. You know what? This crappie's pregnant and we can pretty much catch bait fish at will, and we haven't got a catfish bite, so we'll just be conservative and keep the one for now. I feel pretty confident that if I need more bait, I can catch another bait fish in like 1 minute off the dock. So yeah, I'm gonna throw one shallow over there. I'll let you know if I make any changes, and I'll let you know if I get a bite. Sound good? Sound good. Okay, bye. That's a good bite. Got him. Got him. I think. Oh shit. That was a debacle. That was a debacle. Moved to shallower water. Sun came out, and that's a good bite. Hopefully I can keep him pinned. Man, I was losing hope, boys and girls. I think it's a big one. I think it is a big one. Hell of a lot nicer out now. It's been a few hours though. I think it's gotten up to about 60 degrees. I believe this was on a bluegill body from the ones I started with, and that thing just started slamming it. I think he's still on there. I hope he's still on there. If not, it's my fault. Yeah, I see a whisker. I see a whisker. Hell yeah. Never fished from the bank back up in here, but me and Frankie sure did pretty well here. Off his boat, so I figured I'd make the long walk. It didn't pay off right away, but it did pay off. Oh, he's tiny. He's mad though. He was mad. Okay, he's not tiny. He's a pretty decent shallow water channel kitty. He's actually getting bigger. E1 coming off. And he's much bigger than I thought. We'll weigh him, but look at that hook job, even though it was kind of a disaster. Couldn't get my reel to engage, but sometimes when they're running hard, you just gotta stop them. And I definitely stopped him. Oh, he like farted. I didn't even get him all the way, I just got most of it. There we go. Scale this dude up quick. Let's see what we got going on. Probably pre-spawn. Male. That's big. Biggest channel of the year. Not by a lot, but by a little bit. Alrighty, first. Oh. He's just chilling on the bank for a while, not doing nothing. Now he's pissed though. First pond fish that's not a bait fish. 16.5 pound channel. Ate the cut bluegill, and yeah, just moved a little shallower, and it didn't take too long. I was wondering whether they'd be shallow or deep with this cold front, but they might have been deep, but they're probably moving shallow to check out this sun. Sun feels good. I don't even have my sweatshirt on anymore. Winter's over, baby. Winter's over. Let's get this thing back. Get back out there in your mossy home, little bud. The water's kind of dark and tannic out past the weeds, but up in the weeds it's pretty clean, and it's pretty crazy how they can just break through those weeds like that. I think he actually ate it out of the weeds too, because it seems like there's just weeds everywhere in this lake this time of year, this year anyway. All right, I was kind of losing hope. Nothing too crazy, but actually, I mean, for most people, that is pretty crazy. Nebraska, we're pretty lucky to have really big channel cats for whatever reason. I guess it is our state fish. Maybe that's the reason, but yeah, they don't know that, so that's not the reason. But yeah, we got plenty of bait. Got a little bit more time, so see if we can get a 20, but a 16.5 is not a bad start, and it was like a 16.65 or something. I don't remember. I'm not good with numbers, and I don't have a good memory, but yeah, let's try again. And stuff. All right, I'm a firm believer in fresh bait, but I still got my bait, and my buddy Frankie's a better cat fisherman than me, and a tournament fisherman. And since the last time I fished here, I was with him, and he kicked my ass using old pieces of bait. I'm just gonna throw the same one back out. They are spawning though. You wonder if you should throw it in a different spot, but he sure seemed like he was on the move, so we'll just chuck it in the same spot. Or close to it. It's kind of hard to hit the same spot with this wind. But I don't know, we don't have a whole lot more time. We do have some time, so we'll just plop this back down in here and see if we can get another zipper. I was just chilling on my ass, and hopefully I got the camera on in time to see some of the running, but yeah, I'm gonna sit on my sweatshirt chair, enjoy the warmth that's been gone for a long time, and see if we can't get wrecked again. Man, I didn't think that, when I first saw that fish, I thought it was small. But for a channel cat, a 16.5 pounder definitely isn't small. I'm kind of off on guessing my weights this year. When I caught the 16 pounder out of the river not that long ago, I guessed 11. What the hell do I know? Obviously not much. Let's do it again and stuff. Something's definitely tugging on this. Moved my spinning rod down to the right. Might have dropped it though. Nope. It's got it. That's big. That's big. They always feel pretty big on the spinning rod, but sure seems big. Move shallow and the sun's out. Seems to be working. Not even the wind-blown bank or nothing. See if I can get this going. Might lose them in the process, but it'll be cool to have two camera angles. Still don't know how big. I still don't even know if he knows he's hooked. I think he has a general idea though. Took the crappie off this one. Switched to bluegill again. And he just came up and just whapped it. He didn't even pull line out or nothing. Just, I saw my whole rod jump. And then he pulled out a little bit of line. And he did almost the rest of the work for me. Small again? I mean, do I think it's small again and it's big again? This one looks pretty small. Not like tiny, but I don't know. We got our scale. We'll weigh every fish today just to see. Got a nice little average going though, I can tell you that for sure. I can tell you that for sure. Once again, hooked the bejesus out of it. And yeah, kind of grew up. Am I in that camera? Hi guys. We got another channel kitty right in the corner of the yap. Spinning rod didn't put it all the way through though, like the RD rod did. But he still wasn't going anywhere. Wasn't coming off unless he broke off. All right, where's my scale? I think it's over here. Catfishing from the bank. Just gotta keep moving. Similar, I mean, we were fishing shallow water over there too, and still weren't getting anything. Came up in here thinking about spawning coves, and thought my other one was getting hit, but it was a plant. All right, buddy. Let's see what you weigh. Definitely smaller. Definitely still pretty big though. 13.99. Just couldn't get to that 14-pound mark. Just couldn't do it, could you, bud? Just couldn't do it. All right, channel kitty number 2. The pond is providing, and Bud is yapping. Another chunk of bluegill. How's the lighting? Where's the sun? I don't know, I can't tell, I don't really care, but another decent one. I'm kind of spoiled with channels, so I don't get too excited about them anymore unless they're over 20, but still a decent fish. Better than sitting at home. Where'd he go? He just darted out of those weeds. Darted out. All right, kind of running out of time. I got to go pick up the daughter, but we got a little bit of time, so chuck another piece back out there and then maybe spend another 30 minutes down the way and see if we can get a 20. Good stuff. Alrighty, boys and girls, I sure wish we would have caught a couple more fish, but post front bluebirds, guys, 16 something, 13.99 ain't too bad. But I got places I need to be. Probably stayed a little bit longer than I should have, but that's just part of it. I also think I just ran into a tree. Didn't know there was a tree out there, and I'm surprised a fish didn't eat it. Since there was a tree out there, but hey, what can you do? We moved down a couple times, and yeah, I didn't get any more bites. It was just kind of like found those two dumb ones, you know. But bluegill was the bait of choice for the pond channel kitties, and yeah, I'd consider a 1660 pretty good, and it's definitely the biggest one that I've caught all year. So yeah, not half bad. I always grew up, well, I didn't fish that much when I grew up, but when I started fishing like 12 years ago, it's all about the channel kitties, all about the cut bait, all about the pond. So it was nice to do it once again. But if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. Not my best video ever, but we caught a couple pretty decent fish, so hope you enjoyed it at the very least. And if not, then I don't know, go watch my last video, big fish. Stuff and things, but